Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm TuTu and I am here for Retro Monday OVAdrive. As we've done a couple of times, I'm not positive what I'm going to watch now since we finished You're Under Arrest. I've got two options lined up, and they are one, You're Under Arrest the movie, because why not, as an option, and two, Armitage 3, the OG, which is in like the same span of 2 years and also a police show and also kind of neat. So I don't know which one I want to watch, but I'm gonna flip a Cliff Builders protein bar because I don't have a coin. I found a nickel a while ago, but then I cleaned my room and now I don't know where that nickel went. But that's like the only physical currency that I have, so I don't have anything to flip. So I'm gonna flip a protein bar. We'll say that the heads portion of the protein bar will be it'll be You're Under Arrest the movie, and the tails portion will be Armitage 3. Okay, I'm gonna flip it over here. Hopefully it'll be kind of, I'll just do it over here. It is Tails. Which one did I say that was? I think I said that was Armitage 3. Sick. We're going to watch the first episode of the Armitage 3 OVA. Sweet. I got to go, like, actually get ready. I just wanted to make sure that that was, like, squared away. So I'm going to stop this recording and then start a new recording and be back to talk to you. See you in a minute. Alrighty, welcome back, everyone. So, did that little thing, spent some minutes, got some more tea going, got more tea to drink. Ow. Delightful. Let's go ahead and watch this thing. So I went and looked up some of the stuff about the show, but it's all in my brain space. The first and most important thing that's intriguing about the show to me is that it is written and not directed, script, screenplay, and original creation by Chiaki J. Konaka, who also wrote like a lot of things, including Bubblegum Crisis Tokyo 2040, Hellsing, Mahotsukai Tai, blah, 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 motherfucking Serial Experiments Lane, just a little bit, you know, just that, and then Technolize? I don't actually know how you say that word. You know what I mean. As well as like Tetsuan Birdie, and I feel like this show is probably going to fit into that sort of Birdie-ish kind of feel with like lots of old school fan service and old school animation and stuff, and that sounds really interesting to me. The first episode, there are a full 4 directors listed for the 4 episodes of this OVA, so there's no like overarching unit director who's in control of the whole thing. It's just kind of a shit show. We'll see if that ends up being a shit show in terms of the anime, in which case we probably won't watch that much more of it, but hey, if we like it, we like it. But the first episode is directed by one Takuya Sato, who would go on to direct, most notably to me, would go on to direct motherfucking Steins Gate, which in terms of sheer direction is one of the better shows out there. Like, it's really solid in terms of the way it's all put together and the story is put together. So I have some hope for this little thing. This is Armitage 3. It aired in 1995. It's within like a year of the other thing actually airing, of Taihoshi Chaozo coming out. And to tell you like how I got to this as an option, I want to mention something that's just like a random idea that's been floating around in my head. I've been thinking about like, how do I want to find new shows for OVAdrive? And one possibility that I'm sort of playing with, and this is maybe like sort of the first instance of actually playing with it, is to go like 1 degree of separation away from whatever we just watched. So either there's like a prominent staff member who shares a credit roll on like the show that we watched and then the show that we next watch, or the two shows share like a mal tag, or they share something else that makes it interesting, or maybe even like they share the year or aired during the same time, so that we're creating like a web of the interesting pieces of the shows that we're watching. That could be really interesting, I think. I don't know. Let me know what you think about that as an idea. I'm just throwing it out there as like a way for me to find new shows. But the thing that brought me to this one was I went on Mal and I just looked at all the shows tagged police, which is not that many. And then I sorted them by year and just like went in the 90s and looked through the 90s and was like, what's interesting here? What's rated above a 7 here? And I grabbed those and was like, all right, well, there's the Taihoshi Chaozo movie. Maybe we want to watch that. I mean, it's Taihoshi Chaozo. It's pretty cool. And then there's this Armitage thing. I keep hearing about that. And more importantly, Chiaki J. Konaka keeps coming up on my credits for things. Like I go and I look at the staff and I'm like, I wonder who scripted this episode. Oh, it's Chiaki J. Konaka. What has Chiaki done? Oh, right. Armitage 3. I've never seen that. I wonder what that's like. So this is like filling a gap in my knowledge of anime, because there are quite a number of people who've gotten starts or like done interesting work on Armitage. So I figured that the next jump from this one would be maybe even more interesting because we can probably find something really intriguing about this show to jump off of and jump to something else. That said, I really don't know what this thing is like or about or if it's good. It's rated well, but that doesn't mean shit because, we see things that are rated poorly and we really like them, and we see things that are rated well and we really don't like them. It happens all the time. So I expect this because I've seen some of the promo images. I expect quite a bit of fan service mixed in, and we'll just sort of hand wave it because it's the 90s, it's 95, it's fine. But I'm interested in like aesthetic. There's an element of cyberpunkiness to it, and there's an element of some of like the promo images that's almost JoJo's-esque in terms of the way that the color is done. It reminds me of Araki's work in certain ways, which is kind of cool. There are some cool character designs and some cool ideas and stuff, and the blurb mentioned something about robots, and I got kind of like a cyberpunky, almost a Blade Runner-y type of a vibe, and I don't know if we're gonna actually see anything like that at all. But that's like my mindset going in is like we're gonna get a kind of a shitty fan servicey Blade Runner situation where we're like detectives going out and hunting bad people or robots. I'm not sure. Sounds cool. Sounds like a good way to waste 47 minutes and 23 seconds at minimum, and maybe 4 times that at maximum. But otherwise, sounds like a good show to watch. So let's watch it. Actually, let me check something with my computer really quick. I just realized that this is going to be a fairly long recording, and so I should probably make sure that I have enough disk space for the entire recording. So let me go and delete some stuff. Grab myself a few extra dozen gigabytes. Yeah, that should do. Okay. We are now ready to go. So, I've got the first episode of Armitage 3, the OAV, up and ready to go. I grabbed it from Nya. I grabbed the Exiled Destiny version. I just typed in Armitage, and that was the one with the most seeds, so I downloaded it. We're going to watch it in the Japanese because 1995 is not a great time for English dubs, and I've never heard anybody say, like, oh, the Armitage 3 dub is real good, so we should watch that. So we're going to watch it with the Japanese and some English subtitles, and that should be just fine. All right. I've got it up. We're at episode 1. It's ready to go. It is at 0 seconds. There will be 2 versions of this reaction video. You can find a picture-in-picture version with the video up there, linked in the describly-do, and a timer-based version up on YouTube. You want to do a syncy thing with the timer-based version, you are welcome to do so. Just get your copy ready because the beep-beep timer to count you down will be coming at you shortly, like right now. All right, we're in it. We got weird electro noises. We got a Pioneer chip. Makitaro Miura Toru. Okay. Oh, okay. Why the collar? Why not? Definitely some... Never mind. Okay. Alright. So, she's a spy who goes out dressed like a dom. That's dope. That's pretty cool. Also, I'm gonna have to figure out... Like, part of the idea for the, 1 degree of separation thing is find something really interesting about the show. So it also creates, a motivation to find some element. Wow. So her irises are the shape of the barrel of a gun? Is she real? Is she a real human being? Or is she not a real human being? I don't know. But, part of the appeal is, to find something specifically interesting, and maybe it'll be the music. Where'd my pencil go? Oh. Oh, hi. That's a non-anime shaped face. You know? There's, some realism going on. Ah. That is a Don't touch. That is a slooty robot flight attendant. That's gotta do a number on your general, like, social ethics to have extremely attractive robots around all the time. That's gotta be a problem. Who is Kelly? Ah, Earth. Kelly? Kelly concert. And we're not going to Earth. Oh, alright, you're a rich bitch. Cool. I feel like something's gonna go really wrong. That's the cargo zone, right? Somebody breaking in? Is this gonna be a guitar theft heist? Docking. That's pretty cool. That's really cool. That's an interesting update off of existing technology. With like the accordioning things that do that on planes. Oh, and then you just drive out, I guess. Oh shit. That's a bad boy and he just stole that guitar. Oh, he broke the guitar. Dude, respect for musical instruments. Come on. What's with that guy's uniform? Is he a cop? Whoa. Whoa, your face looks all fucked up. Electro Blood? Is that the episode title? That's pretty fucking metal. Electro Blood. It's pretty fucking metal. Alright, welcome to society. It's just an airport. That feels right. It feels like it should just be an annoying ass airport. Oh shit, they're waiting for Kelly. No, Western Singer. The Last McCannon? Oh, hello, murderer. Oh, and he's flanked by very official looking dudes. Oh shit, hello, main character girl. That's actually a pretty good demonstration of character. He immediately puts his hands up. Oh, shit. Okay. Just name dropping. Those are metal boys. And he's just gone. Okay. We are quick into the action. Packing a gun, cowboy? Jesus Christ. Yeah, right? Ooh. He is dripping blood out of the suitcase? Oh, okay. We're gonna do this. Okay. Gotcha. So, buddy cop incoming? Robot. Robot rock. MPD Mars Police Division? What's in the box? What's in the slow-mo box? Oh god, it's Kelly's corpse! In public! Hot damn. Oh, guys, nobody rush the crime scene. Come on, stop it. Get back. We need some yellow tape. Wait, why was there a subtitle with no... This is a pretty fun and interesting way of directing these actiony scenes. It's pretty unique. I'm kind of digging it. Oh fuck. All right, we're gonna do an on the roof car chase. Cut to it, show it. Ah, yeah, true. Damn, everything fucked. Oh, hi, you're back. Damn, that is an angle. Really? Like fully extinct? Wow, that was a Gynax bounce. Celebration. No. Absolutely not. Oh, okay. All right, that's our dynamic. Gotcha. No, she's your partner now, dude. Whoa, what? So, robot blood. She's a robot too. I assume that she's a robot too. I don't know that she is. So I'm just writing down Armitage is a robot too? Question mark, question mark. Press. Fuck. Yes, yes. Oh, fully just letting you have it. Hmm. Oh, geez, just get pulled in. No, no official comment. I'm not even part of the MPD quite yet. Cannot give comment. Oh. So not cyborg. Okay. Fully artificial. Yeah, who has that tech? Second series. They're very Blade Runnery. Yeah, solidly Android's Dream. Inspired. Almost certainly. Every time that comes up, I just think Sibelius. And I just think Concerto. Simp Sibelius, you know? Finish his work. Maybe they wanted to steal the tech. That's enough. Yeah, fair. Or McCannon herself was a robot. Yeah, that's her. There was no decoy here. You don't think she was just a manufactured star? I think she was a manufactured star, like from the beginning. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Kelly has never been real. Hey! We need a Voight Conf test. I think that's the right thing. I fully think that Armitage is a robot. Like, but then how in the line of duty could you not get shot at some point or, like, cut or something? And then everybody finds out, you know? What's up? Is that an upside-down city? Or is it like a layered multi-city? Everything we've seen has been kind of inside. It's all made of concrete, bud. Fair enough. I like his voice. Oh, well, that's poignant. Sent by the suspect? We're just playing it everywhere? Message? Oh, okay. Set your monitor to L? Alright. Right now. Ah, this is how the death actually happened. Great, great. Yes, I see. Oh, geez. Oh, well, that was unexpected. What's this picture gallery portion? Yeah. This is pretty solidly horrifying. I thought this was going to be about, like, a music instrument heist? How about super murder instead? Neo-humanist activist. Ooh. Got it. No, this is the opposite thing. This was an attempt to reveal a high-profile robot in society and spread fear that all other people could be robots. Like, that's the intent here. This is Syllabus's dream? A past moment? Losing somebody. Got it. Got it. So he's emotionally unavailable. Ah. Killed by a malfunctioning robot? That would be a great way to give him a grudge against robots. Yeah, that would do it. So what happens when he figures out if Armitage is a robot? That could be bad. It's a very pretty dome landscape thing. Got a scar? What's glitching? Yeah, I think our 1 degree of separation is the music. 100%. What? That's so sick. So we got a half upside down city. What? Oh, we got the New Liberty. I assume it's a new Statue of Liberty. It says JDL? Truly. Hmm. The badge-toting terror in hot pants. That is... Actually, I'm gonna quote... Ah ha ha. Yeah. She just becomes a murder monster? Cool. Cool. I got a car? Thanks, bro. You're Christian. That's interesting. Okay. Does it have a fucking... That's fucking sick. That's sick as hell. Who are you? Yeah, who exactly are you? I'm sorry, dude. Of course. Or did he get this card delivered, like, straight up? Ah, no, you don't, do you? Fucking wood paneling? Come on! Come on! Shut the fuck up, bud. I'm out. Peace! Sounds nice. Doesn't look anything like a Ferrari, though. Looks more Porsche-ish? I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Are there no robot protection laws at all? None? And at what level of sapience are the robots? Like... Hmm... Oh, he doesn't want to pursue the... Hmm... No, no, not at all. Quite the opposite, I think. For now. Oh, that was just a flashback. Okay. Dude, this city is dope. Ugh. Ugh. Just on a timer. Up, down. Nope. No. Hmm. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Who else is difficult? Ooh, walking past these masks of faces? Sure. Right. Expendable. Of course. This is far more Asamavi than I expected. Though it's not diving into like robot psychology or anything. Alright, here's that other corp. Conception. Oh, they make all humanoid robots, eh? Gotcha. Oh, hi. Whoa. Whoa. That's just a robot doing her job. Yeah. Oh, just the pickup throw over the shoulder. Yes, in the comfy seat, but not comfily. What a dick. Composure regained. Oh, that's a lot. Yeah, who did you know there, and who were you looking for that would recognize you? Was it your maker? I don't know. Hmm. Funny. Hmm. We're partners. Hey, alright. Cool. Really depends. Okay. That can probably be dealt with. Yeah, 100%. Soundtrack is our jumping off point. Oh, wow. Okay. That was like a really cool cut in the far background. What the fuck? I mean, I guess you do you. You're into mer robots. You just clock her? That dude just clocked her. Step the fuck off, bud. Oh, you were hungry for ice cream? Yeah, exactly. I was thinking burgers. Well, so be it. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, this is kind of poignant. It's like, oh, I'm not racist. I just want to hang out with only white people. You know? Okay. Visors on. Uh-oh. Don't fuck with her. All right, let's see if creepy dude with the mermaid robot comes back. I assume not. Dude built. There we go. That's real annoying. Yeah, that's better. Don't trust machines. That was the whole interlude. Okay. All right. Don't trust machines. Oh, this is a nice little dive. Perfect. Sure. Is this the manager guy? I forget. Probably not our manager. Maybe they're sentient. Maybe the third gens are full sentient. They're full people. I think they're full people. Yeah. Well, she went to this one place every couple weeks for not maintenance. No. No, she's dead, dude. No, she's a dead robot, dude. No, she's a dead singing robot. Yeah, there we go. Hey, I've got the visor on. You've been warned. Damn. Fucking hardcore. Please tell me that she's alive. She's fucking dead, bitch. Damn. Okay. True, but I don't understand. Mm-hmm. All right, well, that kind of confirms things, doesn't it? Oh my god, what a fucking UI. 1995 called. It wants its bad graphic UIs back. Oh! Oh no. Yeah, just move the little cursor thing over to the book thing. That's obviously so intuitive. What? Jessica. She's getting hunted. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh. Is that Armitage? Yeah, it is. Okay. Dude, the music is so dope. Oh no. So many high profile people. This high profile painter, high profile country music singer, Carmen, I guess. Actress on the stage, I assume. Yeah. And the robots burn in the streets. He's murdering robots. You think he cares? Oh. He did just say that it is. Fair enough. I don't think that's what's going on. Okay. She lives a full life, dude. She has artistic talent and potential. And now you send off the masses to go and kill her. Fuck me, man. This is actually really well written. Good job, Konaka. I don't know why I doubted you at all. I thought this would be a lot trashier than it is. This is like a solidly good serial killer detective story in a cyberpunky futuristic robot Mars. It's sick. This is sick. I'm into it. Oh no, it's just her model. Oh no. Wonder if there's I mean, I'm getting the inference. I don't know if it's actually implied that they are lovers, but I'm inferring that. Which would then imply that these robots are fully capable of love. And thus full people. You know? Oh Jesus. What? What did I just watch? What is that? What is this? Oh, a signal just went out. Bleep bloop. Bleep bloop. Dude, the full black is pretty dope. Jemmy. That's her? It's gotta be. Hi. Totally inconspicuous. I am transported to an underground concrete warehouse. Okay, so we're like 99.99 on Armitage being a robot, right? She's a robot. She's gotta be a robot. Robots in disguise. That's just neat. I have no idea why that's so cool, but that is so neat. Oh boy. We are in full, yep. We are in full serial killerville. Fuck yes. Oh my god. All right. So Armitage saves him, but in the process, it is revealed that she is a robot. Emotional quandary. Oh, you just like killing people. You just find it a lot easier if you can justify it because it's a robot. I would play this. Armitage saves him, somehow gets shot, but not mortally, revealing that she's a robot. Emotional quandary ensues. Jesus. Yep. All right. And he got shot in the same place as he was looking at before. So not again. Fuck. This guy is just Mr. Jump Scare. Holy shit. Yeah, one of them is about to get here and shoot you in the face. Oh yeah, he's kind of stronger than you. Sick. Sick. Is it a robot leg? He hates machines, but he has a robot leg! Ah. That makes perfect sense. He has no choice. He wants to go and do his duty. Hello, Armitage. I hope that's you ringing that bell. I mean, it kind of has to be, right? Oh, she brought the body of Jessica? Now you fucked up. Whoa, what was that? What's that? What? She's that powerful? Bullshit. Again with this track. No. Alright, whatever, man. Well, that confirms it. Oh. What? This was titled Electro Blood. Is she not a robot, but something else? Oh, okay, no. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Cool. Chill. Figures. Why not? I'm the secret first third. She just has control over the city. That's pretty dank. Push him into that shit. Whatever it is. Oh, it's just that. Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna be more like tactical than that, but that's just a big smashy boom. Good. I'm cool with that. Hell yeah, do it. Oh shit. She's full bulletproof. She's full grenade proof. Get fucked. She is not full bulletproof. She is bleeding. No. Just no. Big no. So who is Asakura? Is that the guy from the photo? The old dude who was sitting next to her? It's gotta be. What are you talking about? You're the monster. I'm just trying to live my life and be a cop. Alright, that too. She real tears. Real emotions. Evidence? Alright. That's how it should be in an ideal world. Let's work toward it. Be the change you want to see. All that jazz. Bam, bam, bam. Be the robot you want to see. I'm starting with the cyborg in the mirror. Oh, go hug big boy. Go hug your big cyborg dad. Alright, go hug your little cyborg daughter. Come on, end with a hug. Give me a hug. Come on. Come on. Give the hug. That's pretty dope. Honestly, I think that's pretty dank. Oh, that sucks. Oh, goodbye. Just gonna give you a hug. Wow, he's diving in after her. Robot sink. Okay, I guess that one doesn't. Oh, okay, there we go. Hey, got her. Oh yeah, that's a problem. Maybe get her out of the water, just submerge her in a vat of rice for a couple days, and everything will be fine. Just like a phone that got dropped in the toilet. Perfect. Hello. Oh, jeez. Whoa. Let's not. Okay, goodbye. So the 3 is because she's the 3rd. Oh. We're just gonna end on that note? No, okay, good. Oh. Did that close the eyes of the... I think it did. Masafumi Mima, Hiroyuki Namba. Namba with the Mamba. Immediately going and finding that name. What? Ah, real name, Hiroyuki Morinaga. One other credit. Or Hiroko Kasahara? Hiroko Kasahara wrote some of the songs. And performed the theme songs. Good. Oh, and she fucking plays Armitage. What else does her presence give us? Magic Knight Ray Earth. Vampire Knight Guilty. The Wallflower. TNA Squared. Oh! Sure, this is a preview. Yeah. Everywhere. Okay. Well, I spent our ED time looking for music production and stuff. I'll be able to spend more time, but the theme song performance is by the voice actress, which I did not expect. I cannot find who is simply responsible for the music. So there are 2 insert songs listed. I'm gonna go and find those. And hopefully I can find them. I don't know. Okay, Hiroyuki Namba is definitely the music production guy, though. So, hold on. Hiroyuki Namba. Whoa, composed the music for Dalos, the first OVA. What else, though? Like, what else? Starship Troopers OVA, the Bao OVA, Armitage 3, the other Armitage 3. Space Dandy? Whoa! Soryuden, Legend of the Dragon. There is not a lot to jump off of with this one. Maybe Starship Troopers, or we could just watch Dalos, or Delos, I'm not sure. There is fully a Japanese Starship Troopers 6-part OVA. I did not know that. I fully did not know that. That's kind of cool. Okay, I'm gonna stop with staff and stuff, because we got a whole episode to talk about. And, I don't know. I feel like we gotta, like, glaze over some of it. There aren't a lot of specifically fascinating scenes. There isn't any amazing, incredible Sakuga. There are a lot of great directorial choices and cool scenes. The music sells a lot of the moments really solidly, I think. The dialogue is solid. But the thing that carries this whole thing is 100% absolutely the writing and the mystery writing. Like, I was pulled along for the mystery in this thing. There's nothing that I can say except, like, the story has me interested. Like, fully and seriously interested. As soon as we start finding out elements of this world, like, we see this robot on the plane, right? And there's a lot to be gathered from the way that we see this like slutty flight attendant bot, right? Like, robots are fully objectified. There is writing put on them to prevent people from touching the robot's butt, but not to put clothes on the robot, right? Like, that's weird, right? You write don't touch on the butt of, like, a stripper, not on the butt of a flight attendant who wears normal clothes, right? This is abnormal immediately. Lots of things are abnormal here. But this world that's created with this cool technology, these interesting and, like, to me, believable enough tech. The planes and stuff are believable enough. The airport feels like a fucking airport. It's boring. It's a lame airport location. It's not a super high-tech mega place. But it is cool. It's got a landing strip that goes up into the sky for spaceships to dock at. That makes sense. It's got, like, the docking mechanism for it is an obvious like next 2 steps ahead of our current accordion style docking systems. It all has thought put into it, and that's pretty freaking neat, frankly. All right, so bad guys, explosions, big bad Juju gets bad, and then we start finding out all kinds of other things. Like, there's this subset of people who are interested in country music, of all things, and country music other than this one artist is literally extinct. How weird is that? That's just neat. And our full introduction of Armitage is really cool as well, because it immediately gives us a vibe on Ross as well. She doesn't address him, she's just behind him. He hears, "Put your hands up," and immediately is like, "Yes, sir, I am a part of the law. I will put my hands up. No problem, no sweat," without even confirming. And then this scene is real weird, where he just, like, jumps in real close. He's like, "Hey, what's going on, random lady? Who the hell are you?" But she knows him, so that's something. Okay. There's definitely a major, like, fetishistic sexual aspect to the way that she dresses and stuff, and that's most poignant in, or most notable in the opening, actually, which is, again, it's fucking dope. It's also really stylish, kind of in a, not bebop-y in terms of color or anything, but just this sort of a prep sequence for an opening sequence. It reminds me a little bit of the opening for Bubblegum Crisis, where we get the really cool song from Pris, and it's just super dope. That's kind of what it reminds me of. It's like, it's putting on your gear, right? And this is an interesting element of, like, how characters choose to present themselves, because Armitage dressing the way she does isn't completely done for our benefit as the audience watching, right? Like she's not just dressed like this for us to like salivate over. That's not the point here. She has a reason for doing this. It's a dressed in show. We don't know exactly what the reason is, but we can gather that there's an element of like rebelliousness to this character, and that's why she acts this way. Maybe I'm just vibing off of that because she acts a lot and presents a lot like a teenager. Like she seems like she's about 16 psychologically, and then she's running around murdering people, which is kind of crazy. Okay, some other stylistic things that become immediately apparent once we meet Ross. Realism in terms of facial shape and facial design. He's got a very very like Western styled nose. Not in terms of like the nose is Western, though it is. It's kind of aquiline. But it's all Western styled features, which we see in anime kind of all the time, but there's so much more detail necessary to create a Western styled character than to create a flat anime styled character, that this choice just to have the characters look more realistic adds a percentage of extra workload to literally every scene that has character faces in them, because they have to look right and they have to be drawn by people who know how to draw people and not how to draw animate people. You know, there's a difference. There's also a lot of really fucking dope tech going on. Like this is what's actually flying the plane, right? That's what's actually flying the plane. The pilot is legit just sitting there. And we see when he lands, when they land a little bit later, the pilot is just like, this is so boring. My life sucks. He's basically just there as a failsafe for the robot tech. So there are all of these elements of like what has happened to a society that has integrated robots. Well, sexuality is completely different. We basically don't like, we get this whole sequence where we see people wandering around in the streets. There isn't an element of male bots though, which is odd maybe. Most of the robots that we see are female, so maybe that is a bit fetishistic on the artistic side. That's fine, and ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, there's plenty wrong with that, but for the time period, nothing wrong with that. Where's that sequence where they run around outside? Yeah, I want to go through this again, because I think this was really fascinating. I also just have to say that, like, the city feels right. I assume that what they've done is create, like, a two-layered city where there's a bubble, like, to create an atmosphere, and then there are skyscrapers, like stalactites, stalagmites, mites, tights, whichever one's which, like from below and from above. Isn't that just a cool idea of a city where like the scape of it is almost like the giant teeth and jaws of some great beast with these pointed skyscrapers pointing down and then up? It's like, it's cool. It's just a cool visual and a cool aesthetic and a cool idea. Oh shit, Apple computers. They put a real brand. I mean, we saw Pioneer as well, but look, it's Apple. Hey, how funny. How fun. Okay, so Foo Interactive Service. Okay, it's 100% slutbots. This is robotstitution. How about that? How about that? And then I actually really liked this particular cut, this one here, because there's like flair to it. She's like, let me show you my city. This is where I live. And he gives like a little, sort of a little like, aw, she's being really cute. Much daughteroo. And it's much daughteroo. Okay, so we see, I assume, Slootbots. Oh no, they're selling Apple computers. Or they're selling Apple humanoids. Right. There are people in those boxes. That's why they're big, right? Yes, 100%. Oh yeah, and then straight up, I wrote this down, just this cut of this robot thing with that thing dancing for a second is really dope. And we get half a second of it. Floop, floop, flip. It's really cool and fluid and dope. Okay, you can choose the faces. That's real creepy. Right. So there's this social tension present in this world where, like, not only is having robots normal and acceptable in Mars, but, like, having robots for specifically fetishistic reasons and, like, completely demonstrating that you want to have a sex slave who you carry around as a mermaid all the time, totally normal, totally okay. But then there's, like, a conservative segment of the population that wants to drive the robots out because the robots are stealing their jobs and corrupting their society. How fucking right on the money is that for, I mean, anything that you want, right? Like, pick a thing. Later we get like racism pretty hardcore in terms of certain like lines in certain ways that specifically with the conversation between Armitage and Ross that we'll get to in a little bit, where she says you're just like the rest of them. You're just not like taking it to its logical extreme, and I think that's really cool. But the idea of this society that's on one hand incredibly progressive and like allowing all of these things and they're totally normal, and then there are clearly like very few rights for robots. Nobody gives a shit about these robots who are getting burned. They're just property damage, right? We hear that from the other cops a couple times. It's just a property damage case, right? But the big thing is finding out where these thirds came from, because that's the real mystery that us detectives need to get into. And that's super weird and super fucked up. The difference being, of course, that previous robots, non-thirds, are just robots, right? They're not even Asimov third law robots. They seem to be, maybe, but they're just robots. They don't have sentience as far as we know. They don't have sapience as far as we know. And even Armitage expresses that kind of an idea when she goes to the desk and is like, well, I guess there's no fucking use talking to a robot, right? Understanding that she's talking to a machine versus these thirds who are obviously sapient. And now that we fully know that Armitage is a third, is a robot, is sentient, has the ability to choose, has the ability to harm humans. So we are in a non-Asimov-inspired universe, unless we're in like an Inferno-inspired universe where you've got like Caliban, who's a particular robot who doesn't have the positronic brain, has a different kind of brain. There's a lot of backlog of sci-fi stuff about robots, okay? And it's hard to figure out whenever you enter into a new sci-fi world with robots. It's kind of difficult to figure out like what kind of a world are we dealing with, unless they come out and they're like, there are 3 laws of robotics, and you're like, oh, okay, it's Asimov. Gotcha. Thank you. This moment peeves me. In part because it's not a setup for anything, right? Like, I saw this, and then I thought we were gonna get a sequence where this guy comes up and is like, hey, how much for a roll in the hay with your robot girl? And he's like, and maybe Ross is like, she's not a robot, this is my fucking partner. And the guy's like, oh no, I'm sorry. But then we get like a shot from Armitage looking over to the side, like, I'm actually a robot though, and I'm aware of that, and you're not. And it just continues to add to the thing. I thought we were gonna get something here. We don't. And I think that's almost more interesting, right? Because as we're walking along, we see all these characters doing things, enjoying fembots doing fem things, and like horning over them, basically. And then we have one character that we focus on who like interacts with our characters in any way, shape, or form. And it is fully to clock Armitage and then look up at him. What is that glance? It's there's definitely like desire and lust there, but there's also like nice going, dude. Do you know what I mean? Like frat guy at a party comes up to you when you're talking to some girl and is like, "Yo, get it, dude." That's the vibe that I get from this guy. Looks down, checks her out, looks up, gives him like a smile, and it's like, "Hey, this guy's got it going on." I feel like this is an element of that whole social weaving thing. Like, what is society where people are comfortable walking around with their obviously sex slave mermaids with the tag on that they just bought from like a store? Like I just noticed this. I didn't notice in the previous scene, but that robot has a tag on it. He just went and bought a mermaid sex bot because he's like, fuck yeah, I just got my paycheck. Let's go. Got my tax rebate. Gonna spend it on a robot. Gonna go fuck it at home. Let's go. Really creepy, really spooky. But the way that he interacts with our characters, specifically like moments after we, using Ross as an emotional touchstone, feel protective of Armitage, we get an obviously kind of creepy dude who looks at her lasciviously. That feels intentional to me. That feels intentional and it works. It's pretty cool. Okay, landscapes, they're neat. They're neat. They're just neat. They're real neat. Neato burrito landscapos. All right. Yeah, and then, turning this stuff off, looking at his leg, all of these little bits of setup that happen and they don't hit you over the head with it, but then it comes back around. Really cool. Okay, this guy does some things and he sucks. All of Kelly's talents and all of her efforts were inside that machine. Right. Do you sympathize with that guy, that cold-blooded bastard? As soon as he discovered that that wasn't Kelly, he had to divorce his feeling that it was a robot. He had to divorce his feelings for Kelly from the reality of that entity, right? That's pretty fucking neat. We introduce his trauma that he has every reason to hate robots, right? Fully has every reason to hate cyborgs and robots and stuff. Goes and runs it off on his robot leg, right? He's in this beautiful space where he both can hate them for what they did to his partner, but he relies on robotics and science as something to keep him going. That's so, and if you want to consider it to continue her goals as his partner, right? Fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy. This is really good. This is really well written. Yeah, when she puts on her visor, watch out. Watch out. All right, I don't know why we have little dude just little super Ikemen boy, once we get a closer shot of him. Super Ikemen boy just comes up and is like, "Oh my god, your car is so cool. Does it have robot drive?" And I guess this does introduce us to this idea that, again, he's kind of trying to old school it up, trying to be like, no, I don't use robots, but everything around him is tech. He can't get away from it. It actually reminds me a little bit of, I think it's a character from The Moon is a Harsh Mistress by Robert Heinlein. I think it's that character. Let me go check. I'm gonna go see, because I think there's a really strong parallel. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure if the lunar dude in Moon is the Harsh has something like that. I don't remember. No, it's not that. It's something else. There's some other character that fits this to a T. I mean, Ross has big Decker vibes, right? He's got big Blade Runner Decker vibes, especially if you've got that mental question of is Decker actually a replicant, yada yada. I don't know. There's something about his character having the prosthetic leg and then hating robots that feels really familiar to me, and I can't remember from where. Maybe it's actually just a Western movie. Maybe it's there's a robot hating guy in a Western film. Is it Will Smith in iRobot? I don't think it's Will Smith in iRobot. I hope it's not Will Smith in iRobot. Not that I hate that film, but come on. It ruined the name iRobot for all other movies and all other pieces of media, because iRobot is also an anthology book by Asimov, I believe. iRobot, Asimov. Yeah, fix-up novel of science fiction short stories or essays by Isaac Asimov. Yeah, it's fantastic. It's the main thing of the philosophical ideas of robotics. Ethical robotics and all that jazz. Okay, so it's all this stuff that we're... Where's our conversation about you're just like them? I wanna go find that. Right, we have in the studio Julia Blanchin, and they are called neo-humanists, right? Famous neo-humanist activist. That's such an interesting title, neo-humanist. Neo in response to what? Because there has to be a dramatic societal shift for there to be a neo built in, humanism lost, right? So the idea is that our forefathers of humanism lost when we allowed robots into society, and that implies that neo-humanism is fully constructed as a backlash cult, which is really fucking politically relevant right now. It's so politically relevant. It's actually absurd how relevant the idea that radicalizing individuals as a response to economic hardship against any I guess we could say minority group, but like anybody who you can safely criticize or scapegoat for your own ends is really on the money. It's real on the money. Make Mars great again. Indeed. It's pretty interesting. Our goal is to eliminate, red to blue, like turn. Oh, I guess maybe that's the news thing. I was thinking that's like we should turn Mars into a blue planet, but I'm not sure. Eco analyst, that's different. Okay, we get this whole sequence, which sucks. It just sucks. The whole semi-slow-mo thing that they do on it is kind of a weird style, but it works for the dream state of this horror nightmare sequence that he's in. So I dig it. I appreciate it. Okay, let me go find that conversation. Oh, I love this scene. Just actually, this whole sequence, this whole area, and how it's built up. Like, this guy is so... He's obviously cooperating with the police. Like, he's obviously not... I wouldn't call him a suspect or anything. But it's so creepy. Home robotization, make it more functional. And they're interested in making non-humanoid robots, which is interesting. When they've achieved... And then his ideology is so interesting. A humanoid robot simply doesn't work. There has to be a reason and purpose for a robot's existence. When they've achieved that purpose, humans and robots will live in harmony. It's all on the side of robots becoming optimized for a purpose. If robots are optimized for a purpose, humans and robots will live in harmony. It's such a clear A to B, and it doesn't incorporate like emotions at all in any way, shape, or form of humans or robots, which is very interesting. But anyway, it's this walking scene that I really dig, because he's walking past these emotion faces, right? It's so neat. It's so neat. It's such a cool scene, and it's so kind of unnerving, you know? In spite of all our progress, people are still afraid and they still must understand. Our vision may not be understood by consumers yet. Indeed. Indeed. Gosh, this whole space is so spoopy. It's such a good detective story, though. That's the foundation here. Like, all of this stuff that I've been talking about has been, like, icing on the cake, right? Cool world, cool society, interesting conflicts, interesting individuals, interesting shots of things, interesting show don't tell around all of that stuff. We're not handed on a silver platter. It is the year 2096. Robots are everywhere. Everyone has their own personal robot humanoid servants and also sex bots. We begin with Ross. He has, like, we're not given any of that on a silver platter. We're not given, like, last year robots became a bad thing. It is recently there has been the rise of the neo-humanist movement to get robots out of society. Conflict is brewing, and now we open our story. There's none of that. We learn all of those things through little scenes like this, like having to climb the steps past protesters to get into a robot manufacturer in order to question them about a murder that happened, right? Fucking awesome. This is fucking awesome. Okay, great. Security gadget. And just, I mean, I don't particularly love the like pick her up, just take her away, but it is goddamn funny. And I do like it, actually. It's pretty neat. Okay, let's go. We've got this sequence. Here's our conversation, I think. Oh, well, right. They're getting carried away remodeling their seconds, right? There's no way humans and robots are going to get along together. Okay, I just want to make sure that I know who's saying what lines. Robots are, after all, and she cuts him off. You are no different. The murderer. I just don't want to hang out with non-humans. It's really, really rare to see a picture of, like, an integrated culturally like created, but also like justified in his backstory. But an integrated, culturally created ism, right? Racism, sexism, etc., right? It's really, really unique in a piece of media to see an ism like that portrayed not as the bad guy, right? Because the bad guy here is that ism taken to the extreme. The bad guy he's obviously fucking crazy too, but he is taking anti-robot sentiments. They are infiltrating humanity. They are taking over from us. This is bad to its logical extreme, which is I have to become the vigilante of justice and go and kill them, right? But the sentiment is just I don't want to hang out around X group of people or things, right? I'm just sick and tired of them. I'm just sick and tired of these Mexicans taking my jobs. I just don't want to hang out anywhere that black people hang out. I just want to only hang out with people who look like me and, are like me and that I feel comfortable with because they're part of the social and ethnic in-group that I'm a part of, and they're not different or scary. Like, take this whole story and replace robots with Hispanics. Replace Ross with a Los Angeles beat cop. Replace the partner that got killed with a partner. Replace the robot that killed the partner with a Cholo gang member, right? From like the Kings in LA, right? And we got the same fucking story. He comes in and his new partner is a cute, plucky, really competent Latina girl. And he's got to deal with that in his head, right? It's the same idea. Except the idea is that he got an organ donation from the Cholo guy who shot his partner, right? So he has to carry that sin of being Latino with him as like a part of him, and it saved his life and keeps him going, but he hates them. It's perfect. It is pitch perfect for like a non-demonstrated ism being shown like this. It's so good in terms of the writing, and I just have to stop and talk about it because it is this whole sequence. This is so perfect. Just the sentiment that he puts out and the way she responds to it. There's no way humans and robots are going to get along together. You are no different from them. You're just the same. You've got something against robots. What do you mean? I don't have anything against robots. I'm not racist. I just don't want to hang out with Mexican people. They can do whatever they want, where they want, just not near me. Right? Like, it's full racism. Full ism disguised in a very real way. And it's amazing. It's kind of amazing that this is in a 1995 anime about robots. What? Okay, so murders, sequences, really cool fighting place. I am going to take okay, this whole thing that happens where this Jessica looks up and like internally brain explodes and then sends elements of data through the something to get to like everyone and send all that data to, I guess, to all the other thirds? Because it's implied that it's just going through her visor, but then we discover that her visor is more than a visor, right? Okay, and then my favorite visual of the episode is right here, where we fully black out and make her just purely a silhouette. She turns full silhouette, choice to run. Just that scene, so dope. The fact that this guy gets nailed by the handcuffs and then like incorporates it and makes it part of his mystique and uses them to ring the bell and shit like that is super neat. I don't know why it's so cool. It just really is cool. And also, just the moment that he actually uses it to ring the bell is so dope. It's just so dope. It's such a good idea. Ding ding, come play hide and seek, detective. Right? It's right on the fucking money. And then it's in a church. I don't know. There's something about the meeting in the church that feels very familiar to me. This is God. And I don't know if there's really anything we can glean from the writing on the walls, because it seems to be pretty maniacal. This guy's pretty fucking insane. Yeah, also, Choki time. Choki time bad. It's too late, my son. There is no room for religion on Mars anymore. Yeah, and that's sort of the problem here, is, like, he's kind of just going off about, like, religion, and he's kind of non sequituring a lot, and it just doesn't, it's like, you don't have a logical argument, you just want to kill some robots. And he says something else, as well. Yeah, the more like a human it is, the more excitement, I feel when I'm killing it, which is a pretty clear indication that this dude just wants to kill people and is using robots as like the threshold lowerer. A lot of serial killers, if you read about them, do that. They'll find a way to lower the threshold for violence, and like just convince themselves that it's more okay for their first kills. Like, oh, she was just a slut, therefore it's okay. Whatever you can do to remove any layer of humanity from the people that you're killing. He just happens to have an infinite supply of humanoid robots that he can murder. Great. Real great. Not good. Some great shots like this, just looming with the hanging cuffs and giving him like a head start, playing with his food, if you will. He ends up shooting, and he shoots the cross off the altar, and he kind of looks at it for a second. I don't know why. He makes like a mouth movement. Then it's nothing. I don't know. Liar on the altar, the serman never falter. Dead. It's not even sermon. Serman. I assume it's actually sermon. Liar on the altar. Jeez. I feel like he's just full crazy. I like this shot. Why do you make me the bad guy and chase me? I'm not actually the bad guy. With the undertone of like, it's effectively like a relief of the Pieta, right? Yeah, it's pretty right on the money for a relief of the Pieta. Cool. And then yeah, a lot of thirds I have to destroy, yada yada. Ding-a-ling-a-ling, robot leg revealed. Armitage revealed. She's way too fast for a human being, because she's not a human being. What's up? What's up? What's up? Also, she has full control over whatever tech around her she wants, which is pretty dank. Because of my blood, because of my destiny. Cool, because I'm also a third. Full reveal, full smile. It's pretty dope. I'm proud of my heritage. Hell yeah. I'm a robot, but I have feelings. Get fucked. And then we get some cool running scenes and some dopeness. Great. Pretty excellent. Okay. Thirds from Pluto. 45 eyes. What's that? What's that? 45 minutes eyes. Oh, right. Her eyes are closed. Do you see that? It's not just the darkness. They physically redrew her eyes closed once this shadow passes over her. Do you see that? They're open. You can see her irises in them. Shadow passes over. You cannot see her irises in them. Okay. I want to know the voice actor for Syllabus, for Ross, because he sounds very familiar to me. Just looking through my notes, I love the title, The Badge-Toting Terror in Hot Pants, and I think I'm going to use it as the title for this reaction video. And then I wrote down music a couple times. So, 1758 I wrote down. The way that comes in is so dope. I think it's sick. I think a lot of the music in this episode is super sick. I've got 2645 down, but I've also got Asakura written dangerously close to it, so I'm not sure if it's the music or something else. I think it is the music. I think it's during this sequence. No, it was this. Okay. It was that dance moment. And then I've got 3510. Yeah, for this track. Also, his screaming and running down the hallway is hilarious. Then the music comes back in eventually. Oh, that track is so perfect for this whole sequence. Okay, I only care about one line in the voice in the English dub, and I just want to switch to the English dub so that I can hear that dude scream down that hallway. That's all I want to know. He sounds like that one scream. You know? Okay. I'm actually really surprised by how much I like this. I did not think I would like it as much as I do. I kind of expected it to be a lot trashier than it is. I did not expect it to have like a genuinely well-written detective story as the icing, as the core cake component, with the icing on top of it being all of the aesthetic aspects and political aspects, which are really interesting. This is a far more interesting and, like, well-written and well-put-together show than I have seen, than I would have expected, at least. Also, I have to look up the voice actor for Syllabus. I forgot again. Don Claude, Syllabus. Yasunori Masutani. I know that voice. I know that name. Where do I know that name from? I'm gonna assume... This is just a clear assumption. I'm going to assume that he has a role in Ginga Eiu Densetsu, and that's where I recognize him from. Let me check. Nope. He doesn't even have that many roles. Plays some teacher characters, some fully, like, very small supporting episode characters in Dragon Ball Super. Like, really not that much stuff. Some background characters in One Piece. And then this. Wow, okay, cool. Cool. All right, I will look at Don Claude's voice actor as well, just for fun. His name is Ryusei Nakao. I'm only interested in him because that scream, though. He's Cooler and Frieza. Wow, that's great. Okay, he plays Frieza and Cooler in DBZ. Who knew? Today I learned. He's a little Frieza boy. That's cool. Okay. This was fascinating. I didn't really truly expect that I was going to want to watch the next one. I totally want to watch the next one. I know that it's going to be a different director, and so it'll probably feel different, but I'm into it, especially if that music is there, because that was sick. Good time. Good way to spend 45 minutes or so. I enjoyed. I really hope you enjoyed too. I'm gonna wrap. Mitiabu. This Armitage 3, the OVA, #1. We're following up Chiaki J. Konaka. Kind of as just like through line and to fill a hole in my understanding of anime history, but also because, you know, like Technolize is gonna become a thing at some point. We'll see. So that's a wrap. Mitiabu. It good. We watch more next week. I see you next week for more. I hope you join next week for more. You want next week's episode a little bit early? You sub on Patreon, you get the next week's episode a little early. Easy peasy. Easy peasy is that. That's it. Peace.